Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Gilroy Show. I'm Gilroy Michael, and I help professionals improve their communication, interview skills, and career growth. If you're preparing for your next interview, don't forget to subscribe because every week I share practical tips that can help you get hired. Did you know that most candidates fail interview because they lack skills? They fail because of few simple mistakes that they don't even realize they're making. Today, I'll share 7 biggest interview mistakes that silently cost people their dream jobs. Stay till the end because mistake number 7 is the one I see most often as a corporate trainer. Remember, interviews are not just being perfect, they are being prepared. So which of these mistakes have you made before? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your experience. And if you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the Gilroy Show. It motivates me to create more videos that can help you achieve your career goals. To know more about the 7 mistakes, make sure you watch the entire video. Stay tuned. Mistake number 1, not researching the company. Every individual, once when you get selected or if you are trying to get into an organization, make sure that you research about the company. Let it be a company called HCL, Infosys, Cognizant, Wipro, no matter which company it is, what the company is all about. You would get the entire information on the company's website. Also, read the job description clearly to make sure that you match the job profile that you are going to be working for. Learn about the products and their culture. Once you understand that, it's going to be easier for you to handle any interviews that the HR asks you. Mistake number 2 is giving a weak self-introduction. Do not recite your resume. Make sure that you tell about your professional story confidently. Basically, you talk about your own self, what you have achieved in your career, if you are an experienced candidate. Else, if you are a fresher, talk about your leadership skills, you talk about what motivates you, and you also talk about how you have been dealing with projects in your college. So that gives you a clear introduction about your own self. Do not repeat yourself that is already written on your resume. Mistake number 3 is body language. Having poor body language would make you feel not confident, or you would rather feel nervous sitting in front of the HR. Rather, have proper eye contact, always have a smile on your face, your sitting posture, and your hand gestures. Make sure your hands are on the table or on the side armrest. And whenever you answer a question, always have your hands out. Never close your hands together, never sit like a boss as if you know everything, right? So there are certain body languages that I would talk to you about in the upcoming videos. So, mistake number 4, which I feel is basically giving long and confusing answers. We tend to talk about a lot of irrelevant responses that has been asked to us when HR asks you about where do you see yourself in 5 years, or what are you looking at in this position, in this current organization, and then we tend to give out long, irrelevant answers. Rather use a STAR method. STAR is STAR. S stands for situation, T stands for task, A is action, and R is result. If you want to know more about the STAR method, I would be posting a video on that on my shorts. Probably that will help you out in the future videos. So stay connected and watch till the end. Mistake number 5, speaking negatively about previous employers. That itself would give you a negative impression. Once when you start working in this particular organization that you're going for an interview, the HR might feel that you might give the same response to another organization once when you're leaving. Rather, you can say something which is more positive in terms of saying, I was looking for new opportunity to grow professionally. So that's the reason why I'm applying in this particular company. Mistake number 6 is when HRs ask you questions in the end of the interview. They generally ask you, do you have any questions for us? Well, that's one of the easiest way for you to start getting selected or giving a positive mindset to the HR. Rather, you can use questions like, what does success looks like in this role that I'm applying for? Or you can also ask, what are the biggest team's priorities, or what are the team's biggest priorities? So you can even ask something like that, or you can even shoot out a question saying like, are there any other professional growth in this organization that could help me to grow individually and also contribute to the team's spirit? And the last but not least, mistake number 7 is what I did mention to you. There's lack of confidence. People, when they go for an interview, every candidate, when they move in for an interview, they have less self-confidence that they would be able to get selected in this particular interview. So lack of confidence is going to make you fail in every interview. Rather, you need to talk about your own self. You've got to talk about the projects that you have achieved. You need to talk about the goals that you've achieved in your previous organizations. Or you can even talk about, as a fresher, you can talk about your self-esteem in becoming a good leader in front of your teams when you had project work. And also make sure you practice mock interviews. So the way that you can practice mock interviews is probably ChatGPT is one of them, which you can have a mock interview session with the ChatGPT, or you can use Claude AI, or you have multiple other AI tools that can help you with mock interviews based on technical terms, right? And always, always, always have a positive mindset. Confidence through preparation makes you have a positive mindset. So go confidently, prepare on yourself, make sure that you visit the company's website, you read the job description, learn about their culture and their products, and always have a clear-cut self-introduction. Your self-introductions need to be within a minute, and always have a close-ended response. In case if you give an open-ended response, then it's going to be a problem for you, because later they are going to catch you or ask you questions based on the response that you have given them. So stay tuned, and hopeful to see some good views from your side. And please do subscribe, like, and share for meaningful updates or meaningful videos from my side. Thank you so much. This is Gilroy Michael from The Gilroy Show.